Or did you know? What'd you do? Yes. Did you really? Why isn't it loading? What button is it? Globe. What's it called? Gun builder. Is it actually?
So before we go over the warm-up, I just want to sort of draw your attention. You can't see it from way over there for everyone, but it is almost the end of the quarter and almost the end of the year. And so you know that my policy for making up tests and quizzes is 3 days. Well, many of us are well beyond those 3 days. So over here is a list of all of my students in all of my classes that are missing a test, when the test was, and what the test is all about. So those tests are in the library. I will tell you that they need to be made up by Friday, okay? I'm not here on Friday. I'll probably be back after school, but all of the tests are in the library for you to take. If you need a refresher before you take them, please see me tomorrow sometime after school during the day. But it's not good to go in and take a test cold without a little reminder of something that, you know, that might jar your memory, dust off some cobwebs. There are plenty of tests now, okay? So please get them made up. It is impossible to pass, really. If you look at your grade and you're missing a test or a quiz, it's really, really hard to get a passing grade for the quarter. All right, so if there's some extenuating circumstances, please let me know. But I think that I'm not pointing fingers at particular people, but there are some tests out from a month ago. Okay, so get them in. I'll help you. But need to get stuff wrapped up because we're going to be pretty busy between now and the end of next week. Your quarter 4 assessment, you know, we have one every year, every quarter, sorry. And this one will count again in your class average, so it'll be another quiz grade. Will be Thursday of next week. Okay? Quarterly assessment Thursday of next week. So if you happen to not be here Thursday, then you have Friday and Monday to make it up. We will review before the test, but don't forget, get this taken care of, and quarterly assessment will be next Thursday. All right. So those are the answers. I'll read them to you because my projector is pretty fuzzy. So number 1 is negative 9 m n to the 5th. Number 2 is negative 16x squared over y. Number 3, 256 n to the 16th. And, 3 is 256 n to the 16th over m to the 16th. Number 4, 1 over 81 x to the 4th, y to the 16th. And 5, 1 over 8 x to the 10th, y to the 4th. 6 is a to the 9th over 8b to the 6th. Are there questions on the warm-up? I asked to get resolution to this screen. It's bad.
That is bad.
It is bad. Lucas and that clump of folks. We can't. It's an older one, so it's not calibrated great. So anyway, questions on the warm-up? Are you sure? Because I can assure you that parts of this will be on the last test that you take. Okay. All right. Let me give you answers to your homework. Because I teach this class twice, I don't remember where I know we did the first page together. Did we start working from homework from the second page, or did we show me the second page together? Okay, all right, so I'll start with answers to number 9. Number 9. 1 over, you have the answers?
I don't know if I have it.
Oh, yeah, you do.
It's this one. It is this one.
Yep.
I have it.
Okay. You're welcome. 1 over 8x to the 12th, y to the 12th. Number 10 is m squared over 4n to the 3rd. Number 11 is 1 over 4x squared y to the 8th. Number 12, 81 over m to the 4th n to the 12th. Number 13, m squared n to the 3rd over 3. Number 14, y to the 9th over x to the 12th. Number 15, 1 over 81 m to the 8th n to the 12th. 16 is 64 over y to the 12th. 17 is 9m to the 6th over n squared. 18 x to the 12th over 8y to the 3rd. 19, 1 over 4n squared m to the 4th. 20, 1 over 9x to the 6th. 21, x to the 4th over 4. 22, x to the 6th, y to the 4th over 4. 23, x squared over 4y to the 8th. 24, 64 u to the 3rd over v to the 6th. And the last one, x to the 3rd over y to the 6th. Are there any of those that I can do for you?
17.
17. What is this? Looks like this. Okay, 3n to the 3rd, n to the minus 1, all raised to the 2nd power. Is that the right question?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever I do these, I always start with a bar. Whether I need it or not, I must. Everything gets raised to the 2nd power. So 3 squared. When I raise a power to a power, I multiply. So m to the 6th n to the minus 2. Okay? So then it's back to business as usual. When I want to make all my exponents positive. So if I want to do that, I have to change its position in order to change its sign. 3 squared, 3 times 3, that's 9. M to the 6th is positive, so it stays where it is. N squared is negative, so I bring it to the bottom. Okay?
Yeah.
Anyone else? Okay, so it seems like we're doing something new all the time, but really it just looks different. It's all the same. So this is the last of the looks different, same idea thing that we're going to do. Tomorrow we'll be putting it all together, classwork thing, and then we'll start reviewing for the
It's still cold.
Okay, so always our goal is to end up with just positive exponents. So let's look at number 1 together. Okay, so I always start my drawing on this. And then if I can, and if it's really glaring me in the face, I take care of numbers. Okay? 2 over 4, 1 over 2. If you get confused with where to put the number, because some of you guys have been doing that, 4 is bigger on the bottom than 2 is on the top. So the number that you're left with is going on the bottom. Okay? All right, so I take care of my numbers if I can. Then, first step, as always, make sure all my exponents are positive. So x squared is positive, I leave it alone. Y to the minus 1, it's negative, so I bring it down. Make it y to the first. I'm done with the numerator. Go to the bottom, x to the minus 4. I want to change it to a positive, so I change its position and change its sign. Becomes x to the 4th on the top. Is everybody okay with step 1, me making everything positive? Okay? As usual, step 2 is to clean up my numerator. X squared times x to the 4th is x to the 6th. And 2y, I can't clean anything up on the bottom. And then my third step is to simplify my fraction. I'm done, there's nothing left to simplify. Okay? The answer has only positive exponents. You don't need to, okay, but if everything divides out, then you don't have to worry about leaving that space blank. Okay? Because lots of students turned in on that exponent quiz, they left the numerator with nothing on the top. You always have to do something on the top. So if you have that one there already, and things cancel out, then you're good. All right, any questions about that? All right, number 2. X to the minus 1, y to the 3rd, over 3x to the minus 3. Nothing glaring me in the face about taking care of my numbers first. I draw my line, and I start making everything with positive exponents. X to the minus 1 on the top becomes x to the 1st on the bottom. Y to the 3rd stays where it is. 3 stays on the bottom. X to the minus 3, to make it positive, I bring it to the top. Everyone okay with that? Making my exponents positive. Step 2 is to make sure everything's nice and neat. I don't have any combining things. And then the last step is to simplify if I can. X is bigger on the top by 2. Y stays the same. 3 on the bottom. So we're really not doing anything different. Excuse me. It just looks different from the beginning. Okay? Let's do number 3 together. Okay. I'm going to take care of these guys right away because they're all together and life is good. And the y stays where it is because it's a positive exponent. We go to the bottom. X to the 4th is positive, so it stays where it is. Y has a negative exponent, so I change its position and change its sign. I'm cleaning up my top. Y to the 4y to the 4th on the bottom. No cleaning up to do. And I look to see, can I simplify? I can't. The variables are different. We won't do it. Questions? Okay, let's do 4 together. U to the 4th, e to the minus 4, 4, u to the 4th. Draw my bar. Only number I have is 4 on the bottom, and I'm going to put it there. U to the 4th is positive, it stays where it is. V to the minus 4th, I want to make it positive, I bring it to the bottom. Done with my top. U to the 4th is positive, leave it alone. So I have u to the 4th over 4, u to the 4th, e to the 4th. And so now I'm simplifying my fractions. Anything divided by itself is 1, 4, e to the 4th. You good with this so far? Okay. Let's try 5. X to the minus 1, y squared. X to the 4, y squared. That was my bar. On the top, x to the minus 1 needs to become positive, so I bring it to the bottom. Y squared is okay, I leave it alone. X to the 4th is okay, and y squared is okay. Nothing to clean up on the top. X times x to the 4th is x to the 5th, y squared. My last thing, simplify my fraction. Anything divided by itself is 1 over x to the 5th. Questions? Sure. So for right now, I'd like you to try 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave it just, if it doesn't have an exclamation attached to it, leave it right where it is. 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Doesn't simplify. I need to help you with a couple other pieces. It is going to be recording, but the next page gets a little bit more wonky than this page, so I need to go over a couple of them with you just to assure you that you can do this. It looks different, but it's all the same. They look a little grueling. I'm going back there, promise. It's no more grueling than what we're already doing. We're still working on the 1610. Okay. Okay, so the stuff in red, those are the answers to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 6 is 2b to the 4th over 3a. 7 is x to the 6th. 8 is x to the 5th over 3. 9 is m to the 5th m squared all over 3. And 10 is 4 over 3u to the 6th b to the 4th. That's fine. Yep. Math people like as few things as possible, but because multiplying by 1 gives you the anything, it's not wrong. It's just extra stuff. Okay? Any of those I can do for you all. Okay. If you flip the page, I'd like to do a couple of these things that can be a bit clearer than the others. Honestly, they're not. We're going to start with maybe. We'll start with number 16. Okay. So, read. The first thing that we take care of, if we can, are some numbers. So I've got a 3 and a 3, right? So I got 9. The process is always, the first step is always to get rid of negative exponents, okay? So I'm going to start at the left. b to the 4th is positive, I leave it alone. A is positive, I leave it alone. b to the minus 3, it's negative, I bring it to the bottom. And a is positive. Okay? Now I move down to the bottom. I have an a and a b squared, both are positive. So first step is still the same. Get rid of any negative exponents. Next step is to clean up my numerator. 9, a to what power? B to what power? It's okay. And on the bottom, it's a, b to the 5th. Okay? So I clean up my numerator, I clean up my denominator. And then the last part is to simplify. 9. A is bigger on the top by 1. B is bigger on
5.
By 1. Okay? So the process is still the same, it just looks uneven. Okay? Get rid of negative exponents, clean up the numerator, clean up the denominator, simplify. Okay, let's look at one more of those together. Let's look at 19 together. 19 looks like this. There's always a couple ways of doing this. Let's just see how there's a 2 and a 2, top and bottom. I can get rid of that. Anything divided by itself is 1, and I don't have to worry about it. Okay? Drawing a line, looking for any other numbers on the top. I got a 3. Starting on the left, I have an x to the minus 2. I want it positive. I bring it to the bottom and make it x squared. I have a y to the minus 4. I want it positive. Bring it to the bottom and make it positive. X to the 3rd, positive. I leave it where it is. Y to the 4th is positive. I leave it where it is. And then on the bottom, the y to the 4th stays where it is. I got rid of all the negatives. Now I'm going to clean up my numerator. Nothing to do. I'm going to clean up my denominator. I got x squared, y to the what power? 4 times 4.
8.
8. Okay? All right. I'm going to simplify. I got a 3. X is bigger on by 1. Y is bigger on the by. Okay? Again, there's lots of stuff going on that if you just take it one step at a time, don't try to do it in your head. It's all the same. All right, I want to do 2 more problems with you. They are, we'll go to 24. Okay, anytime I see parentheses raised to a power, that's the first thing I'm going to do. All right, so I got 2 to the 3rd. When I raise a power to a power, what do? I multiply. Thank you, Adam. X to the minus 6, y to the minus 6, all over x to the 4th, y squared. Okay, so that raising a power to a power is a step that we don't normally always have to do. All right, so now the next step is get rid of all the negatives. I'm going to take care of my number 2. 2 to the 3rd is 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. X to the negative 6, I want it positive, so I bring it to the bottom. Y to the negative 6, I want it positive, so I bring it to the bottom. Okay. X to the 4th is positive, I leave it alone. Y squared is positive, I leave it alone. Are we good so far? Next, I'm cleaning up my numerator. Nothing to clean up. Cleaning up my denominator. I have x to what power?
8.
10. 6 and 4 are 10. Y to the 6th times y squared is y to the 8th. Then I'm going to simplify my fraction, but there's nothing I can do. Question. To be honest and truly, same stuff. One more. I was going to do this one first, but it's okay. We'll go back to 21. All right. Anytime I see parentheses raised to a power, I take care of that first. Order of operations makes me do that. So 2 to the minus 3 power, x to the minus 12th power, y to the minus 12th power. Power to a power, I multiply. All right. So I got rid of that extra. I got that extra step out of the way. Now it's make my exponents positive. X to the negative 4th on the top becomes x to the 4th on the bottom. 2 to the negative 3rd. Negative exponents never make numbers negative. 2 to the minus 3rd becomes 2 to the 3rd positive in the top. X to the minus 12 becomes x to the 12th on the top. Y to the minus 12 becomes y to the 12th on the top. Change its position, change its sign. Cleaning up the top, 2 to the 3rd is 8, x squared, y squared. How about 12? My bad. On the bottom, x to the 4th. Nothing to clean up. Last part is simplify that fraction. 8 stays where it is.